Hey guys, I hope you're having a super happy day. My name's Theburingunicorn and I'm really excited for this drawing, so let's get started. So, for this drawing, I decided to do my 5OC characters that I have been planning out for a very long time for you guys. And as you can see, the 5OCs really aren't on this picture because I wanted you guys to get a feel of each character and who they are, and what their character trait is, and just explaining how the process of drawing this character really was. And throughout this video, I will talk about mostly just the characters. So, if you are watching, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will answer back. So, thank you. Now, the character on the screen that I'm coloring right now is named Sora Avalon. And Sora is not an idol because everywhere I go and everyone I show this to constantly thinks that Sora is an idol. And I do not understand why. Maybe it's the ribbon, but everyone thinks Sora is an idol. And she's not. Her full name is Sora Avalon. And Sora Avalon is a mage. And she goes to a school called the Angel Academy that resides in the magical world called Fiora. Now, Sora at first lives on planet Earth. Like everyone does. Because I don't know who doesn't live on Earth. But Sora lives on Earth at first. And somehow she was magically transported into this magic world. And her character really is a happy-go-lucky type who is kind of just always happy and adventurous and is never afraid to kind of get into people's businesses and help them out whenever time is needed. And that's really her whole character. And when she comes into this world, she's not afraid. She's excited and overwhelmed. She's thinking, oh, I can't wait to explore this new world and see what it has in store for me. Now, in this magic place called Fiora, Sora goes to a school called the Angel Academy. And what the Angel Academy does is it trains young people to protect the world of Fiora from monsters and evil spirits and other evil creatures that inhabit this world. So, Sora goes to this school in order to train herself and kind of just... Really, it's just a way for her to, like, explore this world and meet new people. And that's at first how she sees it. But Sora is a mage of fire. And Sora uses a sword as her weaponry choice. Now, at this school, there are 3 types of mages. There's weapon mage, classic mage, and an item mage. And a weapon mage is what Sora is. She uses a sword to fight in her battles. So without using her magic power, she kind of just uses the sword to like help her increase her power, but she doesn't have to use the magic that's inside of her. She uses the magic in the sword. So that's how she fights. Now Sora, as a drawing, I am really happy for this picture because at first, when I drew her, she never turned out like this. She always started off as small sketches. And now when I see her, I am just so super happy. And it's just so amazing to see her just look like this. Like, if you have ever drawn your own character and you've seen them come to life, you will understand how I feel. The next character that is on the screen is named Lucy Stone. And Lucy Stone also goes to the Angel Academy just like Sora. Now, Lucy Stone... I'm just going to call her Lucy. Lucy doesn't really... Her character's not all fixed yet. I have to kind of just think more like of what she is. But who she is... Her name is Lucy Stone. She goes to the Angel Academy. She is considered the smartest girl in her class. She gets good grades, and she is never afraid to tell you the right answer at times. So, Lucy is the first one who introduces Sora to the Angel Academy. And the two don't hit it off as much as you expect. Lucy kind of finds Sora a tad bit annoying. And Sora kind of just sees Lucy as this boring person who she doesn't really relate to. But you do see that Lucy is like this because she never really had friends. And that's why Lucy doesn't like to kind of talk to other people. But later through the series, they do end up becoming great friends. And they end up becoming like the best of friends, and they're like known throughout the whole school as like the two closest friends. Lucy is considered a weaponry mage just like Sora, but she is also considered a classic mage, the second type. Now, what a classic mage at the Angel Academy is, they use the magic power that is inside their body to fight with them. So what that really means at the school is that Lucy would like use a... So let me explain her magic talent before I explain this. Lucy's magic talent is wind, and she's an elemental mage just like Sora. So when she would use her classic magic, she would kind of summon wind from all around her and use it against her opponent. So kind of like they'd push her back. And then when she's done, like, toppling her enemy and distracting him, she would finish her off with a weapon. And Lucy's weapon of choice is a fan. And she uses this weapon because it's not her choice to have it. It was kind of given to her by her family. It's kind of like a precious heirloom. So she's kind of forced to use it. But that's later in the series. And Lucy as a character, as I was drawing her, never turned out like how Sora looks. Because this drawing is considered to me as a redo. So if you go into my channel, you will see that I have at least 9 videos at least. I think it's 9, but I have 9 videos at least. And if you go all the way down to the second video, all 5 characters are done the same way. And really, they're all changed for the better. So just please go check it out, and you'll see how they have changed this much. The next character is Alice. Alice is considered the orphan, or like the kind of last member of the group, because Alice is the last member of the group that joins the party. Now, Alice doesn't go to the Angel Academy just like the others. Alice is kind of found throughout the group's journey through the land of Fiora, and they meet her as a street thug. She's not a street thug, she's just a robber, and she's caught stealing Sora's stuff, and Sora kind of runs after her, and the two kind of just like, they don't hit it off at first, kind of like Lucy and Sora, but Sora does end up finding out why Lucy is like... Sora does end up finding out why Alice is truly like this. And we find out that Alice has lost her parents due to some unfortunate circumstances. And it's really sad to see that I have made a character like this, though you don't understand because it's my character. And Alice is just a sad character because she is a shy character that does not like to talk. She is considered very smart for her age. Even though she doesn't like to speak out loud, she does end up saying some interesting things. And she is notably considered smarter than Lucy at some times. And this kind of angers Lucy throughout the process of the story, but she can't help it. But no matter what, Alice is still just a child. Alice is considered a water mage at the school, and she uses the third type of magic. She is an item mage. Now, what an item mage is they have objects that kind of enhance their magic power than what it really is. So she uses like a shawl, and what the shawl is like, it's this fabric that kind of attaches to your wrist, and it kind of just hangs behind your back. And she uses this to power up her magic. And since Alice is such a little kid, she can't use her water magic to the fullest. So what she has to do is she uses the veil in order to use the water magic to its basic potential. But since she doesn't know how to use it fully, she has to use bubbles. Because in my series, when a water mage first starts out, they don't know how to control the water. So they have to pick up water with their bubbles. So Alice has to like fight through the whole series using bubbles at first. So she's kind of just like flinging bubbles, and she's like, take this bubble in your eye, and the guy's all, oh. But Alice, I didn't change that much because through the beginning of the process, I like to go back through my old characters and I like to kind of change them up a bit. And Alice wasn't really changed much in design wise, but I kind of use different colors just to make her pop out. And every character does end up popping out after they're done being colored, because I like to off screen kind of touch them up a little before I do anything, and then outline them so they kind of pop out, so they're not just like put together, because sometimes when the characters are colored, they kind of just blend in together, so I'd like to at least make them pop out. The next character we have is Damien. And Damien is different from the others. He doesn't have a last name. And that is not by choice. Damien, I can't think of a last name for Damien. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what last name fits for Damien. Like, what kind of name goes with Damien? So, Damien's character is, he's the strong, silent type, who's really, really strong. Everyone takes him for granted, even Sora at first. But at the Angel Academy where he trains, he is considered the strongest among all the students. And, yes, Sora ends up kicking his ass. Woo! My character ends up kicking his ass. But Sora ends up becoming great friends with Damien, not knowing that he's the strongest kid in the school. Even though there are subtle hints at times who it is, she kind of never listens. And that's Sora for you. But Sora and Damien end up becoming good friends, even though he doesn't talk to her a lot. And she likes him a lot, if you catch my drift. And that isn't choice-wise. I always think that when you have an anime, you should always have at least some kind of love interest. Like, every series you have a love interest. There's always, there's Natsu and Lucy, there's Luffy and Nami through One Piece. And they're just like, there's like these tiny hints of moments like, okay, there's a couple here, but we don't want to tell the audience that it's a couple. Now, Damien uses the magic power of darkness, and he uses a scythe as his weapon. He's just a weaponry mage, but he's really good at what he does, considering he's the #1 student of the class. And he's just considered the strong silent type, and he really only fights when he needs to. He doesn't fight every once in a while, he just fights whenever the time needs to come up. The next character on the screen is named Leon Oswald. And Leon Oswald is a kind of cocky character. Because I say cocky because he looks so smug. Like, he's looking at Damien and he's like, I got the better design, dude. You don't even know me, brah. And he's like, he just looks very smug. So his character is, he's very cocky and he's very like showboaty. He's the character that kind of just goes, oh, well, I'm better than all of you, so take it. And that's really his character mostly. He's kind of like, I see him as the comic relief, but also he knows how to fight in his own way. He's considered a weaponry mage at the Angel Academy, but he's also considered mostly a classic mage because he likes to create with his magic. Now, his type of magic for choice is he is an ice mage. And I just want to say that his outfit of choice was really funny for me because throughout the series, everyone asks him why he wears a snow coat if he's an ice mage. And he always answers back that he doesn't like the cold. And I thought it was funny because, like, oh, he's an ice mage, but he doesn't like the cold. And it was just it was always very funny to me. So, yeah, that's just his character. He's just very cocky and very showboaty, but he can fight on his own, and he does end up showing everyone that he is a great friend, but he's also very just annoying and cocky, and that's his character. Now, for the background of choice, what I decided to do was I was going to make this, like, magical world of Fiora and just show you all that, oh, okay, this is the world that they live in. But instead, I decided to show and draw a flag on top of a grassy, like, plain overlooking the sky. And this flag is a symbol to me and the show because in the series, this is the birthplace of the Angel Academy. But to me, this is the birthplace of my series and the start of these characters. And it's just to show my crowd of fans, and thank you all for 100 subscribers. It's just to show people that this is a series that has been created by me, and to show them that this is them, this is their time. They will come alive, and I hope you guys all do enjoy them. And if you do have a favorite, let me know who your favorite is down in the comments below. And I will probably take a tally because I really would like to see who's favorite. Now, this video is about to end. I hope you all do enjoy the drawing. I'm so sorry that the video is like over 15 minutes long. I never intended it to be like that, but I do have to remember that it's over 8 characters. Not 8 characters, it's over 5 characters. So I do hope that you all enjoyed this commentary. I hope you do enjoy that each character was explained briefly to you. And please comment down below who your favorite character was, because I would like to know from all of you. And thank you again for 100 subscribers. I will see you guys next time. Do not know what I'm going to draw. I'll probably make it up as I go. So I'll see you all next time. And that's really it. So see ya. Oh, please make sure to comment and like down below. And subscribe. I would like to see you all more subscribe. And you guys are really great. So see you guys next time.